Very often, they've got a little bit of racism left over. But generally, it's not a very aggressive racism. There will be racial stereotypes about Georgians and Armenians and others from the Caucasus. Ukrainians and Russians don't like each other a lot. They'll make comments about Jews, or they'll talk about all the students. There are a lot of African and Arab students, and they'll talk about them a little bit derisively. But more often than not, the main thing that you're going to get is you're going to be walking down the street and they're going to say, "Go home, Yankee." We were encouraged to wear bright ties because when you wore ties that were too conservative, if you were wearing a solid black tie, people would look at you, "He is FBI." And it's not exactly what you wanted to look like, or they'd think that you were part of the mob. And so you got into a habit of, a lot of places you expect to wear very nice, conservative ties. Here, I was never fond of pink ties. Lots of other people were. But there were a lot of bright ties, and it was something important that is kind of unexpected. But in order to kind of shake off some of the assumptions that we're secret spies, you want to be lively. You want to smile. They will think it's weird. Ukrainians do not smile. They do not smile as they're walking down the street. That's just weird. They'll think that you are weird because you're smiling. But it'll be curious. And once you get to know them for about a minute, you'll see them smiling too. Expect to have a lot of people talk about that you're an American, that you don't understand their troubles because of where you live. That'll apply to anyone from Eastern Europe. If you're Canadian, expect them to ask for a passport. They want to go to Canada. Very often you'll find that their stereotypes is that they feel like the rest of the world is rich and they're downtrodden. They're a bit downtrodden. Just give them hope. Let them know that it's not as bad as it makes itself to be.